I just arrived at the treatment center. Today is Saturday, Saturn day. It has been a journey just to arrive to this day for my first radiation treatment. In this moment, I feel grounded, I feel calm, I feel ready, but I also have a feeling of the unknown because I've never been here before. This is uncharted territory. I did not move through radiation when I went through breast cancer in 2019. So there's a lot of unknowns, but it's also trusting and surrendering in the fact that everything is happening for my highest good. For instance, I think I've had to reschedule this 3 times now due to weather. I'm here on a Saturday. I am feeling grateful that I do have the option to be here. Now, do I want to be here on a Saturday? No, I do not, because it took me 40 minutes to get here because everyone is out right now. Weather has warmed up and the roads are safer. I don't know what to expect. This is the first one. 15 days of radiation treatments, and each treatment is going to take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to take me longer to get down here than it will for the actual treatment. Have all these questions of what is it going to feel like? How am I going to feel after? What is it going to do to my body? What is my skin going to look like? But again, I'm trusting that I have all of these tools and these remedies that will help with this. I have a Siskiyou sun-grown CBD salve. Went with the option of having some type of film like on my skin in order to help the skin and the radiation. So I'm interested to see how that's going to feel and look and all of that stuff. That eventually down the road, I will be able to help other individuals who are moving through this to move through it in a way that is not so stuck in the 3-dimensional, the 3D world of this, and being able to tap into the energetics, the emotional bodies, the mental bodies, to be able to feel in control of your energy and how you are going to move through this from a place of love, compassion, and understanding that this is for your highest good, instead of moving through it from a place of fear and anger and denial. Because I've moved through it one way, we're moving through it the other way. It's been a lot. I'm not sure what I'm going to share when I move through these treatments. There will be videos here and there, but I will do my best to share what I'm moving through, but not from a place of obligation, more from a place of being of service and understanding that for me to be here and for me to move through this differently than most people, to feel grateful that I do have the community that continues to support me through all of this. That's how I'm feeling right now. I mean, honestly, my biggest worry is just getting to the door because they cleared the parking lot. The sidewalks are salted, but still, I wore my Vans. I should not have worn my Vans. I should have worn my frickin' snow boots. We live and we learn. That's what I'm moving through. Update, my hair is growing back. She's good. She's growing back thick. She's growing back fast. My eyebrows are growing back, but not as quickly. I feel grateful for the individuals and them opening up the treatment center today. We can move through this and we can start this process, because the longer that I waited, that means it's the longer that I'm moving through this process and further into the year. I thought by now I would almost be done with all of my treatments. It is what it is, right? These are things that I don't have control over. I can't control the weather, at least not right now in this moment. Now I understand, and I have so much more clarity as to why I had to move through these things in the time in which they were aligning and presented to me through this path. It's interesting because multiple family members offered to bring me down to the treatment center, and I declined politely, because what I've learned for myself through this is that me being in my own energy before I go to a treatment is so important for me, because then I'm able to be in my own energy and be in a state of being before I walk into the treatment center that isn't affected by other people's energies. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very good at protecting myself from my own energy, but when I'm in a car with someone that's a very small space, it's easier for other people's auras and energy to sort of like be up against mine, and we don't try to do that. An important lesson that I've learned through all of this, and that, making sure that I move through meditation and chanting in the morning and moving my body a little before I go. just finished my radiation treatment. It went pretty smoothly. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. It's just sort of weird being in there on a Saturday. I got a sign though when I went to the bathroom. There was a tiny little star confetti. And for me, that was a sign from the star seeds that they are here. And while I was in the machine, I was getting downloads. I was getting messages from my starseed families telling me that there is nothing to worry about and that I am protected, and that this is another way, a different technology in which humans don't view it in the way that starseeds view it. And what I mean is that while I was in there, it was very much, I was being told my DNA is being brought online through this radiation treatment, that there are parts of my DNA that needed to be destroyed in a way or reawakened or brought back online in order for me to now be a guide through things, through this human experience. They didn't tell me how or when, 111 on my camera, but that is why I'm doing the radiation. That was a confirmation that I received when I was in the waiting room. I heard a song that was talking about magic and that you are magic, and that when you speak your spells that you are creating everything that you could ever want. All of these confirmations and messages today always help me move through things like this, because it is very much validation, confirmation, and messages and downloads through all of this. So I am going to get myself home and I'm just going to chill for the day because I'm not sure what to expect. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Probably just work and edit videos. That's the energy right now, but I don't know. It could change when I get home. As always, I am so grateful for your time, your presence, your energy, stopping by my corner of the universe. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.